So of course I'm on the Play Avengers Reddit page, and I come across this from the Brian Wagner, the systems engineer for Marvel's Avengers, who was a part of Marvel Heroes Omega. And guys, let me tell you something. I'm gonna try to remain, I don't know, calm. I guess I say, because I read this tweet. You know what I'm saying? And I basically, to sum it up, because I'm not gonna read it to you again. To sum it all up, uh, basically he's saying that the same shit that every developer who has been for the last year or two since this pandemic has begun has used as an excuse that, oh, it's hard to work on a game like this from home during the pandemic, connected to the servers and blah 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 and all that stuff. We hear you, but the fans ain't going for that stuff, man. And okay, the fans ain't going for that stuff, and ain't nobody trying to hear, oh, it's pandemic slowed it down and blah blah blah. Say, you know what I'm saying? We get it. I do get it. The pandemic has slowed a lot down, but the pandemic ain't stopped y'all from charging $60 for this game and then continuing to charge $14 for recolored skins in the store. The pandemic ain't stopping y'all from fixing the bugs that's been in this game since launch. The pandemic is not stopping you guys from making sure that archers weren't released back to back. Y'all can sit here and say that the pandemic was the issue now, but the world's going back to normal now. Most of y'all are vaccinated, and most of y'all are on y'all way back to the office. So what's the excuse? Because come to a Sunday, there will be no excuses for this game, regardless of who they're hiring from what other game. Brian, I'm down with you, and I know with Marvel Heroes Omega, you did good there. But like this guy right here, Wolverine Kuzuri, Earth's Mightiest Hero says, man, you got to stop this. That's exactly what I'm telling you. And y'all can go ahead and take the time to read that while I rant. But this is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. We ain't accepting that. Y'all put this game out before it needed to be out. So y'all are during a pandemic, and y'all were willing to accept the consequences or the I guess the better of the deal since y'all pushed it out. Y'all wasn't worried about all of how we was gonna feel then, but now that y'all got my money, and in my case $80 instead of 60, shit, yeah, I paid for the deluxe edition. And yeah, I'm not fucking happy, son. So Brian, you can take that shit and shove it, homie, because there's no excuse. Other games are running just fine. Fortnite, Call of Duty, they may not be the best with it when it comes to whatever they have to offer, but they're not giving us no bullshit ass excuses about how the pandemic is slowing everybody down and working from home takes time because you have to connect to certain servers and downloads and all that shit. Man, that's understood. And if it's understood, it's no more than an excuse. We get that. It's been a year. It's been almost a year now since this game has been out, and there has been nothing good about it since it started the bullshit. Since month one, y'all have done nothing. Nothing but make excuses and release subpar content to make up for y'all shortcomings of being a developing group who can even do this kind of shit. So guys, you go ahead and you let me know what you think about old Brian Wagner here trying to say, oh, what we've already known, the pandemic has hurt us and it's hurting the product of the game. You think they should have just said, fuck it, it's a pandemic, let's just wait? Or was it cool for them to go ahead and drop the game, take our money, and not have any plans on making it to where or working through this pandemic as they should to make this game the best it could be? Guys, let me know down in the comments how you feel about that. I just had to get this up there. When I seen it, I was like, what? Stop. Because I'm lobbying for this guy because of where he come from. But if you going to go over there and get inside the studios of Crystal Dynamics and conform to their bullshit and try to continue to serve up more bullshit, then Brian, to hell with you. And to hell with this game. Because like I said, come y'all time walking off that stage Sunday, y'all better have something to say.